And question number 18 turns out to be a para-jumble. So you know that I typically think of para-jumbles as a puzzle. So here are some of the clues that I could identify, on the basis of which I went on to answer them. So I looked at these the particles, and you notice fourth pair of particles are emitted. So when you say when the particles are widely separated, we are talking about the particles that are mentioned in sentence 4. After all, in sentence 4 they are being emitted and then they rush in opposite direction. So when the particles are widely separated, that essentially helps us connect 4 and 1 together. Then curiously, in 1 we are talking about a measuring apparatus, whereas 2 talks about measurements. 3 also talks about the measurement. Now obviously you'll get the measurements after you have set up a measuring apparatus. So I know it for sure that both 2 and 3 should come after sentence 1. Now within 2 and 3, I also notice that 2 starts with that is. Now you notice we start a sentence with that is when we want to reiterate an idea or explain or elaborate upon it. Okay, so for instance, I say that, hey, I am taking a leave for 1 week. That is, I am not going to be available from date X to date Y, from 20th to 27th. So when you look at 2, while the outcome of each of the distant spin measurements seems to be a matter of pure chance, they are correlated with each other. Now this essentially is an elaboration of the part that is given at the end of 3, curiously correlated. It tells you what we mean by this curious correlation here, right? So this essentially justifies the use of that is, and therefore 2 should come after 3. And if you combine all of this, what do we get? We get 4, 1, 3, 2. Here are these sentences in their appropriate sequence for you. Read it, and I am sure you'll also find these fairly coherent.